Good morning, my dear friends. May the blessings of God offer you everything that you desire that will bring you greater joy and peace. Let the dead bury the dead. You go and seek the kingdom of God. When you heard this gospel passage, what was your thoughts on it? Did you feel how Jesus could be so unkind or not charitable to say that? What is the deeper meaning of that word? Let the dead bury the dead, and you go and seek God's kingdom. What are we searching in our life as a church, as an individual? We all search for a loving God who will nurture and nourish our life, that we live a meaningful and joyful life that really nurture and nourishes us and everyone around us. That's what we are seeking to do in this life. But as a church, we have our own preferences and choices. But we should always realize we are all humble and sinful, incomplete people filling the pews of the church every week. And we can search and find God only through the other person who is sitting with us, worshiping God every day. But with all our psychological, ideological, or personal preferences, we judge some people are not worthy to be part of our pilgrim journey in our church life. Some of them are not good enough for us. The other. The other is who? It is you and I. St. Paul, in his letter to Colossians, says, please bear with one another. That means bear with one another with great love. It is when you check with who you are the other. And you first accept what is really good and wrong with you. We never want to hear the word no. But there are 1,000 no's in our life to which we pay attention, through which we can find the right focus in our life. What is our right focus? Jesus was determined to go to Jerusalem. That means the eternal city where we all want to go, a city of peace, joy, and perfect harmony. On that way, there are so many roadblocks. We as a church, and you and I as an individual, we always say no to a lot of things. We agree that we don't want to take the life of anybody, don't lie, don't take someone else's property, and all these things we are willing to say no, agree on these things. There are also so many personal no in our journey to Jerusalem. And those are some of our temptation and inclination to satisfy our sensual or sexual pleasures, or our seeking to satisfy our ego, that we always put our ego and its demands first than the needs of charity, demands of charity. And in all these things, are we able to say no? If we are not, we are really not marching toward the eternal Jerusalem. We find all these roadblocks really stopping us on our way toward that journey to that eternal city. So when Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead, that means you take care of your no's in life and focus on the journey toward that true city of joy. If that is your goal, then you need to be alive, not looking this way, that way, focused on your journey. At the same time, caring about the other, not judging them or putting them under any category, but traveling with them. You support them as well as you be alive in order to reach that eternal city. So it is about saying no to our own unwanted or overtly indulging desires of life, seekings of life, and finding our focus on our journey. And that is what Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead, you be alive to seek God's kingdom. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.